I'm Daniel Decay with BangerTV. I'm standing outside the tiny record shop waiting for, oh, there he is right now. Mr. Marc Hudson, lead singer of Dragonforce. Let's get to it. I want to go back to the beginning, the humble beginnings just outside of Oxford, how this whole Dragonforce phenomenon came to be.
So basically, I was singing in a band that we did like original songs, just some stuff we'd been writing and stuff. It was kind of Clint, yeah, you've done your research, nice. Basically, at some point, the guitar player from Clint said, I've just seen on the internet Dragonforce are looking for a new vocalist that you should try out. And I honestly thought, there's no chance, it's not going to happen. But I think I had like nothing to do for a week. I had a week off for some reason. I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this for a joke almost, see how it goes. And yeah, I recorded Through the Fire and the Flames, put it online, and people started commenting, saying it was really cool. Literally the day after I sent it, I think I got a message from Herman to my email address, and it said, this is really cool. It sounds a bit like Michael Kiske from Halloween, who's my favourite singer. And I was like, wow, that's awesome. He actually replied to me directly. And then he actually came down to Reading, which is near Oxford. They watched me play with that band, Clint. And then that was basically it. They just said, if you want the job, it's yours. And I was like, I'm going to have to quit my actual job. So yeah, next thing you know, I did basically. I just quit my job and then went away with those guys.
It's a pretty incredible story. It's not generally how that happens. It's a very unique scenario. I mean, there must have been a learning curve being thrown into a touring machine like Dragonforce.
Yeah, I mean, there's loads. I mean, it's not only just the kind of the daily thing, you know, because like being on a tour bus and stuff, I'd never done that before. I was never used to playing show after show after show. It'd always be like, we got one show on Friday and then the next one is in August. Like, oh, cool. Also being able to sing for the length of the set that they deliver, because, you know, before I was singing 40 minutes and now it's like, now you need to do an hour and 40 minutes and the songs are way harder. So I kind of had to adapt to that.
When you were playing locally with your bands at home, was this the ultimate goal to kind of hit rock stardom with a big band, or were you happy just kind of playing, you know, once a month or doing whatever?
I mean, I would like to say that that's what I was gearing towards because it makes for a better story.
Right.
But genuinely, I wasn't. I was just doing it for fun. And the reason why I was singing is because we couldn't find a singer. I never expected it to become anything bigger than what it was. And for me, it was just more like I really love playing guitar. I love music. Let's just go and have fun and drink some booze and play some shows. That was it. And next thing you know, it just exploded. And then, yeah. So I basically got super lucky. It wasn't what I was aiming to do.
It's like you're literally living the movie Rockstar.
Yeah, a lot of people say that to me. Yeah, it's quite funny. But I think that guy was trying a bit hard.
But now that you're on your third effort with them, do you find you have total freedom when it comes to the writing and your own melodies and your lyrical content, or how does that work?
They want to make sure that every song is super catchy and memorable and it has a hook and everything like that. So normally by the time it gets to me, it's pretty much set in stone apart from if I can improve on it. So there's been times before I'm like, hey, I can sing this, like I can change this line here and there, you know, make what I think is kind of a better vocal performance by doing something that they maybe didn't know I could do. So
just kind of roll with what they bring to the table and see if you can expand on it, I suppose.
Exactly. Like, it's very rare they bring me something that isn't good. I'm always like, oh wow, that's a really cool melody, I like that. Normally what we do actually, we basically just individually come up with lyrical ideas and stuff, bounce them off each other, and then whoever's kind of come up with something really good has free reign to write, you know, the whole song. And then it's more of a case of everyone working on it individually, and then whoever's got the bright ideas, okay, you do it. And then on this album it was kind of like 50% me and then 50% Fred and Sam. So
obviously you learned a lot coming into this band, you know, being with guys who'd been doing it for as long as they had. Mm-hmm. But as the first proper Englishman in Dragonforce, was there anything that you were able to teach them?
I try and bring a little bit of English charm into the whole thing, you know. Most frontmen generally go big and extreme, and I prefer to keep it kind of like, let's let the music do the talking. And then at the beginning I thought, you know, maybe people want you to be kind of extreme big personality, but in actual fact I found that when I watch bands play, if the frontman is like that, I can't really relate to them so much. I'm like, the guy's a bit of a dick, like, you know what I mean? So I try and be a bit more English with the crowd and honest and kind of maybe funny, like, you know, that's what I try and bring to it.
I gotta know, do you ever still feel like or get treated like the new guy in the band, or are we past that phase?
I mean, the real Dragonforce fans definitely don't treat me like that, but it's the people that sometimes just turn up because they happen to know Dragonforce are coming to their town or whatever. They're like, so you're the new guy, like, how long have you been in the band? It's like, 7 years. It's like, oh yeah, so you're not that new. I'm like, no, it's been quite a long time.